Do you want to start an online business and become your own boss, but don't know where to start or what you'd be good at? Just keep watching because I've got some ideas for you. Hello dreamers and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be sharing 5 online business ideas that you could start today with little to no startup costs and with or without skills. So I'm going to just jump right in with the first business idea on my list, and that is a digital artist. If you are a skilled artist, you can either sell digital uploads of your art for people to purchase and print out, or if you want to get even more creative, you could actually put your art on products that are already available through websites like Zazzle. You could put your art on products that are basically print and demand products that you don't have to manufacture. All you'd have to do is upload your artwork to a website such as Zazzle. There's several of them out there. You can put your own art on hundreds of products, and I'm talking like mugs, t-shirts, dresses, canvases, your art in a pendant, a hat, curtains, bedspreads, pretty much anything you could think of, you can put your art on it. Now you might be thinking, well, I'm not an artist. That sounds like fun, but I'm not an artist. Well, this also works even if you don't have skills as an artist, and you could do that in 2 ways. If you are not an artist, but you would love to start your own online business selling products or selling art, what you could do is you can actually use copyright-free images from websites like pixabay.com, or you can also hire an artist on a website like fiverr.com, very reasonably priced. They start at $5 and go up from there. And if you either use copyright-free images or someone else you hire to do your art, you can do the very same thing I just explained. You simply upload that art as soon as it's ready, and you can have it on a product immediately and have it in front of customers that would potentially buy it. So a digital artist you could do with or without being an artist. So popular websites, like I mentioned, you could use Zazzle. They've got hundreds and hundreds of products that you can put your art on, or you can simply put it on a canvas and sell it that way. You could also sell your digital art or art that you find on the internet that's copyright free or by an artist that you hire. You could also sell it on places like Etsy, and I have done it both ways. I've used Zazzle and I've used Etsy. I have never put a ton of time into it, but with little effort I did manage to make sales on both places. And honestly, it's so much fun to see your art or your work on a product. So if you're a creative person or you like the idea of selling your own products, this could be a great, very cheap way to start your own first business. All right, moving on to idea number 2, and that is start your own t-shirt business. Again, you could be an artist or you could have no skills in that area at all and hire someone from fiverr.com or other places. Or maybe you have a friend or family member who's good at art. So with this, you would need the work of art, whether you do that yourself or you hire someone or you get that from a copyright-free source. But you would need the art to start with, and then you simply upload that artwork to a print-on-demand company such as Printful. They're a really good one. There's a lot of great ones out there. So use a print-on-demand website like Printful to upload your designs or the art that you have hired someone to create without any upfront cost. How that works is once you've uploaded your art, they put it onto a t-shirt and create sort of a mock-up for you. You get those images and you can then put it on your website. And you could use something like Shopify to create your own websites. It's about $25 a month, I think, to run a Shopify website, but they do always have these free trials going on, so you can start it for like 14 days without having to pay anything and see if your items actually sell. So all you have to do is get the art. You upload it to a website like Printful. They provide you the images of your art on the t-shirt. You upload that to your website, write a description, and it goes live. You could use Facebook ads at as low as $1 a day to really get your t-shirts in front of prospect customers who you think would be interested in your designs. So as you can see, this is something that will be really easy to start if you are an artist or if you aren't. If you think you'd like to try your hand at designing your own t-shirts, you could use a website such as Photor.com. Canva.com is another popular one, and you can use those websites to design your own t-shirts. You could even just do a font-based t-shirt. If you've got some funny sayings or quotes you'd like to put on a t-shirt, then you could use one of those websites to just use some pretty fonts and put it together into a little image that you can slap on a t-shirt, or that these print-on-demand companies could slap on a t-shirt for you. So what happens is when a customer orders something from your website, when they order the t-shirt from your website, that order goes directly to the company such as Printful, and they go ahead and print your design on the t-shirt that you selected, and then they charge you however much the t-shirt costs, and then whatever is remaining you receive. So say you sell your t-shirt for $24 and Printful charges you $12 to create the t-shirt, you get to keep the remaining $12 as your profit. I really think a t-shirt business like that is a really incredible way to start your own business if you're just starting out, or if you've got some great ideas and you just don't have a lot of money to put into a business. Then doing a print on demand could be the answer you've been looking for, because it takes away that startup cost, that upfront cost, and you don't have to worry about orders or anything like that. Websites like Printful, they even print your brand name, your logo on the box, on the t-shirt. Everything is under your name. So I love that idea. And if you're creative or are willing to hire someone else to design for you, this could be an incredible way to start your first business and really let it grow with minimal effort. Maybe you want to work yourself out of your full-time job, so this would be something you could easily do in just maybe an hour a day, that type of thing. Okay, moving right along to my next online business idea, number 3. And that is to become a freelancer. If you're a good writer or an artist, or really if you possess any skill at all, even if you're a good listener, that's still a skill. You can become your own boss by becoming a freelancer and working for yourself. There is a demand for the skills that you have right now. You might just need some clarity on what that is, or you may know right now like exactly what skill you have, just you don't know how to make a business out of it. Well, becoming a freelancer could be the answer you've been looking for. You only need to find your clients. Now, to do this, you could go in one of two ways. You could either work 100% for yourself. That would mean you need to get a website up and running, which you can do for very little cost. And then you would need to use something like Facebook ads to find your clients. Or you could grow your audience in other ways, such as on YouTube or social media for free, but it would take a little bit longer to probably get up and running that way unless you're willing to invest in ads and a great website. So you could go that way and 100% work for yourself, and that means you get to keep all of the profit. Or if you're just starting out and you want a little help to get your name out there and to try your hand at this to see if this is something you even enjoy without taking even that little bit of risk to go on your own, you could use a website such as Fiverr.com, which I've previously mentioned in this video, and there's a lot of other websites out there like that. But getting your profile up on Fiverr wouldn't cost you anything, and you'd have your name out there. You could create a really attractive profile showcasing what your skill is, and they've already got it built into their system to help you find clients. But you could even go out on your own and venture into marketing yourself up off of Fiverr to bring people onto Fiverr if you chose, but you wouldn't have to, because Fiverr would do it for you, and your reputation would grow on there and you would automatically get clients as your work increases. So whether or not you chose to go on your own 100% or with a website like Fiverr to get your name out there, I'm telling you, whatever skill, you could literally start this today and become your own boss doing the work that you're skilled at, and most importantly, that you love. Then this could definitely be for you. Okay, so the next online business idea that I have is to become a published author. Nowadays, that is so much easier. Really, anyone can become an author thanks to Amazon and websites like that. You don't need to go through a publisher any longer, and you can literally become a published author once you've got the writing in 24 hours. So you can either publish your writing as an ebook with something like Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, which is probably the most popular way, or you can also, or in addition to that, sell hard copies of your book using something like CreateSpace. So then you could give your customers the option to buy it immediately as an ebook or to get the hard copy. It's never been easier than it is today to become a published author. So this idea is something that you probably need to have a skill in writing in, but it's also something you could outsource. So if you have a great idea or you've got a skill you'd like to put out to the world and write about and give information on, but you're not very good at writing, that's okay. You could still publish your own book without having to write it yourself. You simply need to have a good idea or something you are wanting to share with the world, and then you can hire a writer. Again, you could use a website like Fiverr, or there's many ways to find someone who's skilled at writing. So if you can find someone who's skilled at writing, you can hire them and you would give them your idea, and then they'd write the book for you, and then you'd upload it and sell it. So this type of business obviously does take some upfront work. Or if you've already been working on a book and just don't know how to get it published, this could be for you. Or if you're willing to put in the upfront work to write a book or hire someone to write a book while you wait, this could turn into a wonderful and profitable passive income in the future for you. And you can literally get your book published and in front of prospect customers within 24 hours of having the book completed. Okay, now we're moving on to my online business idea number 5, and this is something that I have personally done, which is becoming an online tutor or coach. So if you are a good listener or you have a skill in an area that you'd be able to teach others about, such as mathematics, website building, marketing, really anything, any skill you possess that you can teach someone about, then you could start your own coaching business today. If you don't have skills, you couldn't start today, but if you were willing to put in the research and the time and the effort and the work into learning a skill, which there's a demand for, and this type of service-based business sounds interesting to you, as long as you're willing to put in the time and effort to learn a skill that will be interesting to you, then this business could be for you too. And there are also some types of tutoring that you may already be qualified for without even realizing, such as becoming an ESL tutor. So that's English as a second language. If English is your native language, there is a demand for that alone. I've actually done this type of business since 2012, and this was sort of a side business that I did part-time, but even doing it part-time, I was easily able to bring in an extra several $100s every month. I'm talking anywhere from $500 to $800 per month working only part-time on it. Now that's not going to replace your income. If you're looking for extra income, you could do that. Or I know if I would have given it even more time and effort, I could have definitely grown it into a business that would have replaced my full-time job. It's just not something that I was necessarily wanting to go into. This business was something that essentially fell on my lap and I had no previous experience in it. So I know there's a demand for it. So I'm confident if you are a good listener, if you're patient and willing to listen to these students who are trying to learn English and let them know when their sentences aren't sounding right, correct them on their grammar and just their sentence structure, and especially their pronunciation. You don't need to have a big lesson plan. In fact, 99% of them only just want a native speaker to practice speaking with and to listen to them speaking and correct them. If you can do that, I am confident you could turn ESL tutoring into a full-time business if that's what you wanted to do and you are passionate about it. There are lots of websites out there that can help get you started. Just Google how to become an online ESL tutor and several different popular ones will pop up for you. So you could go that route, or again, like anything, you could go 100% on your own. This would just require setting up your own website, having a program like Skype or Zoom where you can have these video chats with your clients, and then being able to charge them with something like PayPal to be able to charge them for the sessions. And then you can deal with the time difference difference with scheduling programs such as Calendly, which is free, or if you want to get more advanced, you could use Acuity scheduling. They're really great. It lets you set up package plans and all of that. But I don't want to go too much into the detail. Obviously, I've done this one, so I have a lot of experience and details that I could give, but I don't want to go into that in this video. This is just a brief video to go over 5 different ideas to get you thinking and realizing that no matter where you are, with skills, without skills, as long as you are willing to put in the time and effort, you can start your own online business today with little to no startup costs. So if you liked this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, I have got lots of other ideas. I've been researching business for years, and I love helping people discover how they can turn their skills and their passions into online businesses to give them the life they desire, to give them more freedom, to be home with their family, and to live the kind of life they dream of. So if that's you, if you'd love to hear more ideas, please let me know. If you'd like any more details on any of the ideas I went over today, just let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to do a follow-up video just for you. Also, if you are struggling with knowing how to start an online business or knowing how you could turn your skills or passions into a business, definitely let me know in the comments what some of your ideas are or what some of your skills and passions are. And if you're stuck, let me know, because like I said, this is something I'm very passionate about and comes very easily for me to be able to listen to someone and give them ideas how they could turn their own skills and gifts into a business. So I really look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like these types of videos all about creating your dream life through intentional living for an abundant life, then definitely get subscribed, because I have got a lot more coming your way. Well, I'll see you again really soon in the next video, and until then, I'd love to get into a conversation with you about your dreams in the comments below. So my question to you below is, what is your passion? What are some things you love? And do you know how you could turn that into an online business? And if not, let's talk about it. I'd love to give you some ideas in the comments below, as well as maybe even create a video just for you. See you next time. Bye!